Look, past the gate.
We
Captives
take your
from the
soul
Mages Guild.
either way.
The device siphoned their souls. A horrid death. We must destroy that Soul Reaper. Soul Reapers. What a grotesque invention. Waylaying one soul on its way to the afterlife is bad enough. To do so at this scale is unthinkable. Whenever we encounter one, exploit this design flaw and tear out its core. That should destroy it safely. I offer my great strength. Destroy that abomination! Tear out its core as the journal describes. Excellent. They can be destroyed without triggering a fatal explosion. Now that I witnessed a Soul Reaper firsthand, the scope of the danger becomes quite clear. This goes beyond the threat to the fighters and mages guilds. But what is the Worm Cult's ultimate goal? I have contended with the Worm Cult longer than anyone. Based on previous encounters, they usually seek something disastrous. The more information we learn down here, the better. I sense illusion magic nearby. Let's search this room for its source. The illusion is behind that altar, along the wall. What can we learn from this scroll? A singular focus on the destruction of every living being. They must be stopped. Our search continues. So many Reapers. Could blanket all of Tamriel. I shall augment your attacks. your attacks!
They left us no choice.
Let my magic empower you! The Fighters Guild contingent, all dead. Wait. Let me take a look at that sword. It's Skordo's blade, all right. I'd know his tough, stubborn aura anywhere, and the sword reeks of it. He wouldn't have parted with his weapon, not unless he had no choice. Our task now shifts from gathering information to rescuing Skordo the Knife. By doing something reckless. We must split up. I suspect time is of the essence, and I won't see another member of the Fighters Guild fall this day. Take the eastern hallway, and be careful. Illusions abound in this place.
We emerge victorious.
More cult bastards ambushed us! Come help me, pal!
Bebashvar, it is done.
You're injured.
No, Varnus! I'm over here! That's not me!
Arrogant knave. My master demands your presence.
Dragging Varnus into a portal!
The Great Mage does not fall easily.
You can't have him, creature!
Protect the staff!
First the mage's head, next the fighter's heart.
Varnus is gone. Mazama took him.
Yeah, let's figure this out, pal. Mazama ambushed me. cast a spell and I blacked out. I woke up feeling wrung dry, like how you described Magister Andrello. I guess that's what it feels like when the snake takes your appearance. Yeah, but I think she's planning more than that. Did you hear what she said about the fighter's heart? But what do I know? I can't even keep my friends safe. It's all falling apart, pal. I don't think we're gonna beat the worms this time. Yeah, of course we do. At least we need to go down fighting, right? But we need to get out of this stinking pit. Clear my head from Mazama's spell. Then figure out what to do next. Let's ask Gabrielle to make us a portal. She loves doing that. How do you feel about a portal, Gabrielle?
Of course. One portal to Shornhelm's Mages Guild coming up.
About Vanus.
No apologies, Scordo. We'll get Vanus back. I'll take Vanus' staff. It may behave strangely in untrained hands.
All yours. Now let's...
Tell me, what happened? Where's Vanus?
I'll let our friend fill you in. I need to think.
I came as soon as I received Gabrielle's summons, just in time to see you all return. But where's Vanus? And why do Gabrielle and Scordo look so haggard? What happened at that worm nest, comrade? We can destroy the Soul Reapers without unleashing a killing explosion? That's excellent news. I can't wait to hear the details. But what do they actually do? And by the swords of my forefathers, tell me what happened to Vanus. Mizama and the Worm Cult captured Vanus Galarian, the leader of the Mages Guild and the greatest mage alive. You probably should have led with that, comrade. First Merrick, now Vanus. By Stendarr's beard, what other disasters can befall us? The Mage's Head obviously refers to Vanus. As for the fighter's heart, she already killed Merrick. I'm just a temporary substitute for the duration of this crisis. What could she... Set's tears! She means to attack the Earthforge! Merrick told me about that. You destroyed the Mortum Vivicus with the weapon, yes? So you know the power of the Earthforge. Mizama can look like anyone, and she currently wears Scordo's form. She can walk right in. We need to get there now.
I can open a portal to the Earthforge. Then Prince Azah and I have our own task to attend to.
Marlock's jawbone! The attack's on. Let's talk before we rush in blindly. Look at what Mazama and her worms have done! More of my comrades dead! I want to gut every last worm and leave them drowning in their own blood! This is my fault. All my fault! Sure, but I let myself get captured. Let Mazama use her illusion magic on me. You saw how she pretended to be me to capture Varnus. My guess is she's using the same trick here to infiltrate the Earthforge. Yeah, optimism. I suppose we need that right about now. Princess A's gonna want an intact fighters guild to lead after Gabrielle and him convince the three alliances to join forces. That means it's up to us to save whoever's still alive here. With extreme prejudice, kill every worm cultist that crosses our path. Destroy those damn Soul Reapers, and then find Mazama and send her back to whatever oblivion pit she crawled out of. Let's get moving! Damn worms! It's an infestation!
Varsinra. Be a lesson.
Faster, pal! As long as Mazama's pretending to be me, my guildmates are dying!
Show your might to me. It is over.
Ah! I don't remember these corridors being so dismal! There! That's me! I mean, not me! Mazama! Get her!
I won, mortal. I shattered your guild. Killed or captured your leader. The Order of the Black One is victorious! destroying me won't stop!
Goithra's path leads us to victory.
Well done, friend. You made Mazama pay for Merrick and all the deaths she caused.
And it looks like the worms didn't get all my guildmates. That's something at least.
Good job taking down Mazama, but we're not safe yet. As Prince Azah and I were meeting with representatives of the three alliances, we received reports of Soul Reapers and Worm Cult attack squads appearing across Tamriel. It's bad out there. Not exactly. Prince Azah and I were able to get the alliances to send ambassadors to Sturk, the same island where Ivanis forged the agreement to attack Cold Harbor. But we're far from reaching such an agreement again. Frankly, we could use your help. Take my portal to Sturk and talk to your alliance's ambassador. Convince them that the Worm Cult threat is real and we need to work together to stop it. Prince Azah and I will lean on the other two and do the same. I left the Alliance ambassadors alone on Sturk with Prince Azah. Let's go try to convince them.
Did you explain the stakes? We need the three alliances to cooperate.
We got them to come to Sturk. That's a start. Now we just need to make them see reason.
Ambassadors, please! You must listen.
Those attacks in Oradon. Prince Azah says it's the Worm Cult.
What does it matter? We can't fight wars in both Cyrodiil and our sovereign territory.
Prince Azah said Gabriel was bringing the hero who uncovered this plot. Let's hear them out. Prince Azah insists that all of Tamriel is in danger. Would you care to elaborate? I need more details if I'm to make a recommendation of any sort to my superiors. The Worm Cult? Oh, not that old specter again. We defeated them soundly during the plane melt crisis. Their threat has faded from Tamriel like dew in the morning sun. You waste my time with rumors and speculation. Merrick and Vanus? That shines a very different light on the subject. I can see why Prince Azar and Gabrielle seem so worried. I'll bring this information to my superiors right away. I'm sure I speak for my fellow diplomats when I say we will pass on the information, but can make no promises.
Vanus' staff. It's reacting to you, friend. Reach out and see what happens. This isn't my doing. Vanus' staff seems to have a mind of its own. Take a closer look. Vanus!
Listen, everyone. My time is short. You must hear what I have to say. Let us... I am very much relieved that my spell succeeded and reached you. And I see you've gathered the alliances. Good, good. Needless to say, the Worm Cult captured me. My spell won't last long, so listen closely to my instructions. Mazama teleported me and locked me in a cell. Reminds me of Cold Harbor, but also it doesn't. A problem for later. Listen, the Soul Reapers are just the start. The Worm Cult has a hidden nest. It's amassing forces to launch a devastating attack. My guards mentioned an isolated island called Solstice. If I learn more, I'll contact you again. But you must convince the alliances. They must join with the guilds again to stop this threat. If not, the Worm Cult will bring death to all of Nirn.
If even the great Vanus Galerian is worried about this threat, we have to act. Now.
There's no time to waste, comrade. Come, let us speak. Between your efforts and Vanus' message, the Alliance ambassadors finally seem willing to throw us their support. And from what Vanus told us, I suspect we'll need it. A rescue must wait. The threat hiding on Solstice is our first priority. Just as the alliances, guilds, and heroes of Tamriel joined forces on Sturk to end the plane meld, we must do so again to stop the Worm Cult on Solstice. Your actions were instrumental in revealing this threat. I hope we can count on you again.
It's clear now. We need to work together if we're to have any hope of defeating the Worm Cult.
Agreed. We must report back to our superiors and rally our forces.
And what should we call this newfound camaraderie?
How about the Sturk Fellowship? This island has a habit of being part of these things.
Sturk Fellowship? Yes, Scordo suggests a good name. I will do my best to lead the Fighters Guild and make Merrick proud. As soon as we get clarity on the obstacles we face, I'll send for you. Until then, Stendarr keep you safe, comrade. Our way forward is blocked by 3 primary obstacles. The Sturk Fellowship must still be organized. We don't know where the island of Solstice hides in the vast seas, and we have only the barest idea where Vanus is imprisoned. That task will most likely fall upon the Mages Guild and the scholars and sages of the alliances. If there is even the merest mention of Solstice in an old scroll or text, we will find it. The rescue of Vanus is crucial, but stopping the threat posed by the Worm Cult and their Soul Reapers must be our first priority. And to do that, we need to locate Solstice and transport our forces there. We'll save Vanus as well. This, I swear. While the guilds and the 3 alliances have agreed to work together to combat the Worm Cult in principle, there are still treaties to be signed, logistics to work out, and plans to be finalized. That will fill mine and Gabrielle's days for a time.
The Pact will send champions at least. Perhaps some troops. At least until we know the extent of what the Worm Cult is actually planning. Yorin brought the Dark Elves and the Argonians together to defeat the Akaviri. And he set aside hostilities to defeat the Worm Cult once before. I can't say with any certainty, but I believe the Ebonheart Pact will do the right thing.
The Stirk Fellowship? Well, I don't hate it. We could do worse for a name for our combined forces. Perhaps, perhaps not. Who can know the mind of a man like Emmerich? In any case, it's not up to me. I shall bring your argument to my superiors in Daggerfall. And it was a very convincing argument to be sure. And let them decide.
Stirk Fellowship. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? And when next we meet, you and I are gonna ring a lot of Worm Cult heads. Just like a hammer striking a bell. That's what we're gonna do. For Merrick. Not a damn thing. It could be an island paradise for all I know. Or it could be a carnal pit crawling with worms and Daedra. Probably a little bit of both. As long as there's something there for me to punch, all good. For the duration of this crisis, and until the Council can formally select a replacement for Merrick, certainly. I give him a hard time, but Prince Azar is a good man, and a good warrior. He'll make Merrick proud. Just you watch. Coordinating the forces of 2 guilds and 3 alliances? That's not a job I envy. As for Vanus, he got captured trying to rescue me. Least I can do is return the favor. Soon as we stop the Worm Cult from bringing death to all Nirn, I'm on it.
We'll be in touch regarding Solstice, friend. Until then, stay safe. Of course I'm worried, but Vanus is a powerful mage, perhaps the most powerful. He can handle himself. I just wish he told us more about Solstice. No, I'm barely sure I've even read about the place. But I plan to do some research while we wait for Vanus's next message.
The Stirk Fellowship? I suppose it will do until I can suggest something better. We set aside our differences once to defeat the Worm Cult. It may take some convincing, but I am certain the Old Merry Dominion will contribute. At least a champion or 2. Perhaps a few knights. At least until we know the true extent of the threat.
I expected more from you, even if you are a novice. What did I sponsor you for?
For now.
Well, drive it off.
I'll make quick work.